morning, nights, and welcome back to the Westmount Highlights. It's the week of June 8th, 2026. This is our final episode of the school year. And as we are in exams and the final days of classes, we have a few important reminders. First, all student lockers must be completely emptied by this Friday, June 12th, which is the last day of classes for secondary 1 and 2 students. Please make sure you remove everything from your locker before leaving for the summer. Students are also expected to keep their school-issued lock and yonder pouch over the summer. You keep both of these items over the summer and they return with you in the fall. Please store them in a safe place as replacement fees will be charged next year for any locks or pouches that are lost. There will be a yonder pouch verification on the first day of school next year, as well as periodic verifications throughout the school year. As a bell-to-bell phone-free school, our expectation remains that all phones, smartwatches, and earbuds and other electronic devices are stored securely in your yonder pouch during the school day. A reminder as well that students must attend all exams in complete school uniform. Uniform black shorts are permitted, although we are in exam mode. Cell phones are not permitted in the building at any point, including before school or after school and between exams. All electronic devices are expected to remain secured in yonder pouches while on school property. As we wrap up the year, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who made the Westmount Highlights possible. It's been a fantastic year at WHS and a fantastic year for the Highlights. A huge thank you to the entire TWH crew for their creativity, energy, and commitment to bringing a smile and a chuckle to our school community each and every week. And a very special thank you goes out to Jay Lemieux from Co-op Collective Vision for his leadership, mentorship, and countless hours he dedicated to making these shows happen week after week. We are incredibly proud of what you've created together. All right, that's it from me. Let's see what the TWH crew have been cooking up for us this year.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Westmount Highlights. Today is our final episode, the season finale. As usual, we've been doing a little panel discussion. Yes, you could wave, yes, you know, here we go, you can wave to the camera if you want.
Don't wave.
So I'm very happy to say we have pretty much all of our regulars. I know we're missing Riley, we're missing a couple people who showed up in the beginning, but for the most part I think we're all here, so that's amazing. Thank you guys for coming. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna do some questions like we always do, but I'm gonna switch it up a bit this year. I have a pop quiz for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
No pressure. And then like always too, we're gonna reminisce. We're gonna have a little clip show. We're gonna show some of the past sketches, and then at the end, we'll have a blooper episode which I've been saving onto these. Okay. Oh. So really quick, just say your name. We'll go around. Just say your name to the camera.
Hi, I'm Jonathan.
Daniel.
Don't need to say more.
Daniel.
That's it.
I'm Sebastian. I'm the one with glasses. I also have glasses.
Ben.
Jay.
He's glasses.
I'm Momo, guys.
Yeah, I'm Justin.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Zayan, but I prefer to be called Zay.
Hi, I'm Clover.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna go. I have 8 questions. There's 8 of you guys. You guys are gonna pick a number between 1 and 8, and then you're gonna answer that question.
7.
3.
Okay.
1.
I mean,
4,
hold
5.
on. Relax. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go counterclockwise or clockwise. Who wants to go first? First hand.
Me.
Okay, your hand. We're gonna go there and all the way around. 2. Okay. So, can you name another sketch comedy show? And if so, like a famous one.
Saturday Night Live?
Okay, but hold on. Good. Now, do you have a favorite
Favorite skit?
of a sketch comedy show?
Saturday Night Live.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
It's
Okay,
like
good.
you
Pick a number.
watch
Between
that.
1 and 8.
1.
1. What do you like about sketch comedy?
I mean, it's like free acting. You can kind of just fool around a lot of the time, and it's like less like restrictive than like some professional stuff. So
Okay.
it's like more of a having fun type thing instead of like, sticking to something. You can kind of impress a lot.
They're short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah, it's not like we're writing a comedy movie. I think it is definitely challenging. We're going to get into that a bit later. I always say how comedy is actually very difficult.
It is.
Okay, Sebastian, between 1 and 8, actually between 3 and 8.
4.
4. Who is your favorite comedic actor?
Oh, okay, that's a hard one. It's probably someone here in the show because I don't really watch that much of a comedy. I watch shows that are funny.
Okay.
And Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Yeah, it could be movies, could be anything.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
Jim Carrey, for sure, 100%. Okay, Ben.
That's fair.
5.
5. What's your favorite comedy movie?
Oh, my favorite comedy movie. Probably the Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I got it. I see how it.
Okay, the panel agrees with you. Okay, cool. Momo.
I hope so.
7.
7. I'm glad you only said 7. In your opinion, who's the funniest member here besides yourself? That's the hardest one. Who do you think the funniest member is here besides yourself?
Beside myself, I was going to say me, but
You can't.
Of course.
I think the funniest is Johnson.
Okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
After me.
Okay.
Debatable.
Okay, well, that's not the question. Okay, good. Justin, pick a number. You have either 3, 8, or 6.
6.
6. Would you like to see more non-comedy related content in the highlights in the future? If so, what?
I would, but like I don't think that we don't really have the right environment for that because it's a live area.
Okay.
I guess anything to avoid myself from swimming on the floor like from that last episode.
Okay, yeah. I might have a segue there. Okay, cool. But so you would like to, you just can't think of anything now.
Well, I thought of something last year, but I just forgot about it.
Right.
Because I don't want to do it.
Okay, that happens, for sure. Okay, Zay, you have 8 and you have 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. So I always say how comedy is hard. It's a very difficult thing. It doesn't get its props for being as difficult as it is. Do you agree with comedy being difficult? If so, what do you think is so hard about making people laugh?
Well, personally for me, comedy is medium difficulty, like kinda so and so, because the thing is, if you're trying to make people laugh, you know what kind of jokes are like good for you, that are like appropriate, because sometimes you can make a joke, it's like too far and you can't really tell for sure, because like we like to be funny, but sometimes when it goes too far, then it becomes like you know, too much. So if the audience starts to like find it weird or awkward, then that's where it starts to like have tension. So
Are you speaking from experience?
it's facts. It's actual. Okay, I'm speaking both from
Reminds me of
experience.
somebody.
Who does it remind you of?
Tell me. Here's the thing, genuinely, like, I'm not just speaking from experience, it's facts. Everything that's happened in my life, personally until now, the moment I was born, everything that's happened to me and to everyone, like, in, like watching, like, everyone in the school personally has done stuff, like, jokes, personally, like, and sometimes we want to have fun, like, make people like entertained. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it's definitely, you have a point. It's definitely finding that line about, like, because comedy sometimes really is edgy, but we're in a school, and you know the jokes you make with your friends, obviously we can't always make those same kind of jokes here. So yeah, it's tricky sometimes for sure. We're gonna get to you for a second, but first I want to open this to anyone else. Could anyone else think of another thing that's difficult about comedy, making people laugh? Yeah,
Finding
Jonathan?
like something that can appeal to most people.
Okay, something that, yeah?
You don't want to like say something. You can make a joke and somebody might not get it, and some people might not like it. You got to make sure you find a joke that's on like the right grounds for people to enjoy.
I'm not surprised you said that, because I'm often telling you that you have a lot of references that are kind of obscure almost, and I'm like, do people know what you're talking about? Like,
Ace Attorney was not an obscure reference.
I'm not, okay, that was
Very
one
popular
People know
franchise.
Ace Attorney.
And
Everybody
by the way,
else
I'm not a
knows
high
Ace
school
Attorney.
student, right? So I look to you guys for this, because I don't know what the average high school student is aware of.
A lot of
And so, yeah, no, but it's a very good point, right? Does anyone else want to answer that? Like, what's something difficult about comedy?
I think the environment makes it difficult. Like in library, everything is like serious, and people not gonna easily laugh. But take the scene, go out and record it at Walmart, it's gonna have a different result.
Okay. Yeah, always being in the library. We have a lot of jokes about books and chairs. Yeah, that might be a segue. Okay, go ahead. Guys, can we be quiet, please? Okay.
I just find it like really embarrassing most of the time because we're performing our stupid activities in front of the entire school to watch.
That honestly, that is incredible. Like all of you guys, give yourself a round of applause. Like honestly, it takes like I say this every year, but it takes a lot of courage to do what you guys do. And I always say this too, but usually the people who are, being negative are the ones who are too scared to do it themselves. So it's a very good point. It's you guys are all very brave to be doing this. Any last comments about what makes comedy difficult? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, last one. You have 8 only, so that's your question, okay? So the question for you, what is the most challenging part about doing the highlights, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Go on, Clover.
I'm not sure really. I guess
Waiting.
it's just trying to get the right emotion for the pun or for the scene.
Okay.
Like just trying to really do it properly so it actually comes out good for people to enjoy.
100%, yeah. And I always talk about how one of the funniest part is not the setup or even the punchline, but sometimes it's the emotional reaction to the joke, right?
It's like the way you deliver it is really what matters.
Yeah. That's why I often tell you guys to do it again sometimes, to not just be happy with the first take. And I always say this too, but it's easy to be funny with your friends, but when it's like written comedy, like for other people, it's a whole other thing, and it's very difficult. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go back this way since we went this way. Now the next one is we're gonna go into our clip segment of the show. So I want you to think of what was your favorite. Actually, we'll do it this way. First one to think of could raise their hand. That way, people need time to think. They could think. Okay, what's your favorite sketch? Who would like to go first?
Wait,
okay,
all
saw
time?
your hand.
All time?
Yeah.
Of this year.
Oh, I don't know. If
That crazy talent show was funny, and the quality was good, the sketch was good.
Okay,
I like
Crazy
it.
Talent Show.
We're ready to move on to the next award, which is least likely to get an award. It goes to Momo! Yes! Yeah! What do you have to say for this amazing moment?
I have never won an award in my entire life!
This is an awesome moment for you. Oh, wait. We were just informed that unfortunately this award is not for you. I'm sorry. There was a mistake made in the program. So please just give me the book. Put it back. Hey, Momo, the boot. Yes. There we go. Give me the boot. Hey, what are you doing? Come back here! Security! Get him! Security alert!
Clover.
I like the one that we did where it was mostly improv, like the game show, where it's do the celebrity pose, do this.
Right.
That one was more fun because we had
The Game
more,
Changer one.
We had, the game changer one, because we had more of we could just.
Yeah.
I wanted
But
to
it's
do
more
that
improv.
the whole time.
We could choose what we wanted, we're more freely.
Make some sound, Clover.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this. When it falls,
Was that butter side up or butter side down?
I guess, bro.
Cool.
So.
Nice. Who else? Yep.
There was that sketch we did around, I believe it was a month ago,
Okay.
with Jonathan pretending to replace the teacher.
That was a few weeks ago, dude.
The
No, that was
cool,
a
the
month
cool
ago.
school.
Yeah, so like a month. Yeah, the cool school.
Okay,
the
that was
cool
my
school.
first time being in one of your sketches.
Yeah. it was-
Yeah.
All right, class. Welcome to Cool School.
I paid $100 for this.
Okay, cool. Who else has a favorite sketch? Jonathan, yeah.
I love the Game Changer one. I also like the we cursed a wizard again. We insulted a wizard again. That
Being
was
cursed
funny.
by a wizard.
Yeah.
This is not parler carrément. What dabei?
European over here. Something over there. I'm in high school in North America.
Watch it, Bub. The name's Wolverine.
You look pretty human to me.
Do these look human to you?
You should definitely check out a doctor about that.
I've tried.
And who hasn't gone yet? Yes.
I really like the one with the cults. Thing.
Yes, I'm not surprised to hear that. Yes.
I really like that one.
It's working. I feel it.
What?
Yes! Yes!
What just happened?
Is that a Labubu?
Because like we could only make, since all of our jokes have to be like PG, I guess, we can't really make them too vulgar in any way. So we just have to like, we act like kind of cringy in a way. So like I'd rather not do that.
Was it this year or last year with the murder mystery skits?
This year?
Oh yeah, that was this
Year. That was okay.
That was an amazing.
That was
one.
Halloween.
Amazing one.
I like
Right.
I love it.
Momo
That
turns out to be
was
the killer, right?
That was my first show in highlights.
Was it?
Okay, so we have Sebastian. Go ahead.
I like the game theory party one.
Oh yeah.
I like
the
that.
game
I
theory.
forgot about that one.
Fist bump.
Guys, I think there was 28 episodes, so 28 sketches.
Pass it down.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, I think Zay the last one, or Daniel too. Okay, do you guys have a favorite sketch?
Well, there's the one.
Now you got a fist bump, Justin. We're passing you.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, say it again. Say it again.
One where the part where we're doing the prank show, like when like the whole gang was trying to prank the other.
Right.
person.
The impractical jokers.
Nonsensical
Jesters.
Jesters, yeah.
Right.
Or not convenient jesters.
Non-convenient jesters. That was a good one too.
Yo, here we go, dude.
This is gonna be so good.
The setup's my favorite part.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into this a brand new segment for the panel. We're gonna do a pop quiz. So I really mean pop quiz. No one was prepped for this. Obviously, this is like it's a club. We don't I don't really give lectures, so no pressure at all. It's just for fun. I thought we'd try it.
I feel all the pressure.
I'm gonna win.
Okay. Well, let's start with you then. We'll go this way. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 8.
3.
You shouldn't have said that.
3. Okay. Do you know what the definition of cinematography is?
Nope.
I do.
No.
Okay, you go. Want to go? Okay.
I mean, it's kind of the essence of filmmaking. It incorporates all the aspects of filmmaking, video making, editing, the way you film things, the way you color grade things, and just kind of all the aspects of filmmaking in general.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're pretty close. I think it has more to do with the camera. Anything with to do with the camera.
Yeah, it's like you're filming stuff with the
Color
camera.
grading, even though that's editing, is actually usually related to that as well.
Some cameras have a feature for it. You can color grade with the camera.
Oh, but even then, so the cinematographer often has a say in color.
Yeah,
grading.
they are the ones that are deciding things. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, pick a number 1 to 8. Zay, besides 3.
3.5.
I'd say 2.
2. What's the difference between a comedian and a comedic actor?
I'd say comedian is someone who tries to make people laugh. A comedian actor is someone who acts out all those funny scripts just to because it's scripted for the comedian actor. For a comedian, they say a lot of funny roasts, jokes, stuff like that, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know, maybe it's a weird question that I made up there, but I feel there's a difference between a comedian. Usually you think of a stand-up and then they tell jokes, someone who tells jokes, and then an actor who is funny on camera, and usually there's a story behind it too, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, pick a number. 1 to 8 besides 2 or 3. Some of these are really tricky.
This many. 8.
8. Okay. What is a DOP?
DOP.
Department of Pursuit.
That one's very difficult. I think I
Data purchase.
You want to pass? Anyone know what a DOP is?
Data purchase.
No? Okay, well, you'll learn now.
Of.
So it's
Data
director of...
Procedure?
Photography?
Photography. Yeah, the DOP is the person who operates
funny
the
with a
camera.
PH.
Oh,
There
okay.
hasn't been a lot of interest in the camera this year. I always ask people if they want to do camera, and you guys usually want to be in front of the camera, but for those watching who might want to do it next year, we're always looking for people who just want to be behind the camera.
More
and
people
to get
who
some good
weren't in the
experience.
highlights filmed than people in the highlights.
More
Facts.
people.
We remember someone else filmed who was in the highlights.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had some. We had some people who filmed who weren't in it. Yeah, and that's always welcome. If you don't want to be in front of the camera, you could be behind the camera. Okay, Momo, pick a number.
67.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
days.
Okay.
Totally
I'm
You
going
did it.
with this.
Momo, you did it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm giving you my hand. Can you see? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, okay, this is fine. 7. Okay. Can you name one famous director?
Yeah. Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Okay. Well done.
The Russo
Why
brothers.
7 is always the easiest?
King person.
I don't know. I think it was just a coincidence. Okay, go ahead.
5.
5. 5 has been no. 5 has not been taken. So this is a tricky one here. Have you ever done the camera?
No, I've not.
So you might not know this. What is ISO?
I know this.
Okay, well, give him a chance first.
ISO.
Ask what it stands for. I don't know what it stands for. It's the guy.
No,
Don't know.
it's not that.
I give
What is
up.
it?
It's like you control the light by ISO. If it's lower, the light goes off, and the higher ISO has more light in it.
Yeah, it's a way to boost the lighting.
It's
Basically, yeah. What happens if you bonus question if you put too high ISO?
Things be too bright.
Too bright?
You look like you're glowing. You're radiating.
It's like 2-layer photo.
You look bright.
I mean, yes, everything gets brighter, but you lose quality. So every
Right.
camera is different depending on how good your lens is, but you definitely lose quality when you boost it too much. Okay, we did you, Sebastian.
Which ones were left?
We have 7. No, you've done 7. So we have 6. We have 1
4.
and 4.
Did someone do 5?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
now.
No.
I went
1,
before
4,
last time, so I went
Mine.
before again.
Go 4 again. Lucky 4. What is the rule of thirds?
Oh,
This is
I know that one.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try to explain to the best of my capacity.
Explain it 3 times and it'll be funny.
You get 1 take. Okay.
So, I believe is that when you're like using the camera and you try to get it at an angle where you can like most likely see like both the face and like part of the ceiling. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Oh, you're thinking of headroom.
Yeah,
Okay, headroom.
no.
Okay, Jonathan.
The rule of thirds is that it's funny 3 times.
No.
Oh, that's a comedic rule of thirds. That's a whole different thing. So
Thanks,
bonus
cinematography.
points for you, but no, I'm talking about cinematography. But that's a good answer there.
Yeah, it counts, though.
Basically, it's what a lot of cameras have. It's 9 boxes in your camera. There are 4 points that intersect between all boxes, and that's kind of where you want to place your subject matter.
Way to go. Have you done photography before?
Yes.
He's in the
Okay, that's
photography. He's in the photography.
Oh, well,
This
there
is
you go.
cheating.
Yeah, so.
That club was open in Sec 1.
You missed like all of Sec 2 for photography club.
Okay. I'm going to cut all this out. Okay. If you guys argue, I'm going to cut it all out.
No, we-
Okay, cool. And then Jonathan, last one. I think, no, Daniel
I
actually.
didn't do
Yeah,
one.
go ahead. So we have either 1.
Well, no.
Uno. So now this is what I talk about a lot. Okay, but you haven't been here much this year.
Yeah.
What do I always refer to as the formula, the 3-step formula to comedy?
He doesn't know this one. Can I steal it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So the formula that we have is that first we want to introduce like a normal situation that seems normal. Like let's say I talk to Ben, hey Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Then we want to get a little bit stranger. We start asking questions that are not normally gonna be asked to a person. Like, so Ben, what do you think about the Yeti sighting this weekend? And then we get the punchline, which is when everything just flips upside down, and then Ben's like, oh, I don't know about the Yeti sighting, but I remember seeing a UFO at your house last week. So
Okay, you're very close. You're super clear. Step 1 and 2 were right. So you set up a series of expectations.
He's like-
Step 2, I'll let you answer the step 3 there. Step 2 is you introduce abnormal behavior or a problem. And then step 3,
If you concluded with either like something funny, like give it a whack conclusion, or are you just back to normal?
Close, does anyone know? That's step 4, which I'm not even including. There's a 4th step where you could have, when you end it, when you kind of turn everything back on its head, but I only wanted the first 3
Absolute
steps.
craziness?
I brought it up.
Good.
Series of expectations, unusual behavior, and then the
Development?
emotional reaction.
Oh.
So I'm always trying to tell you guys how the reaction is often what is funniest. So if you watch a movie or a TV show and someone's going like whatever, acting weird, it's the people's reaction that's usually really funny. And then we often do the 4th step at the end of the sketch where everything kind of ties in at the end, and then that's when you really nail it. Okay, that was well done though. Okay, so
I get the last question.
last one, yeah. There's only one left.
No.
So what is this? Is I don't know. I think you can get this one. What is one of the jobs of a director?
To direct.
Yeah, but be more specific.
You don't
give
say.
instructions to help out, to like sort of guide them to do what they're supposed to do in a more productive way.
100%. Yeah. You want to add something? Because
Also to make sure that they keep the original vision of whatever project you're making, because the director tends to be who the idea is generally coming from. So they're kind of there to make things run smoothly, guide, and just keep the original vision intact.
it's their vision though. So the director, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They have to make sure that it's their responsibility and their honor, I guess, to have their vision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They oversee things basically.
So my last question for you guys is: do you have a favorite moment from this year, or a biggest challenge that you had to face on the highlights? Go ahead.
Personally, like I liked that scene when I was swimming on the floor, but I also really didn't like that scene because it was really embarrassing and stuff.
I took a picture of you.
Yeah, okay, you're next, Clover. Just to comment on that. I hear you, but it's like it's funny. It's like one of those things that like if you committed to that scene.
I volunteered.
You volunteered, but you also committed, and so when you do a silly role on camera and you don't commit, that's when it's cringy, because that's when it's like you have the confidence to go all in. I felt you went all in, and for sure, like I said, there's gonna be negative people out there, and for sure someone might be like, oh, this person's cringy, blah blah blah. But I always, if I see someone not giving their full confidence and effort into the role, I will ask you to do another take, and I felt like you went all in, but you took a risk because you're acting really wild and crazy. So for sure,
Okay.
I hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Biggest challenge for me was just trying not to laugh.
That was great. And action.
Wait. But they got to. Does she beg you?
And action.
During a lot of them. So like during any time we had improv or during the cult video, when we just do stupid things, it's really hard to just not laugh. Because we'd be like in the auditorium, like doing things like this.
Right.
Or like with their hoodies over their head talking like a gremlin and things like that, where it's just like, it's hard to keep it together for the scene.
100%. Anyone else? Favorite moment or challenge?
I think a challenge I had was, sometimes we like pitch ideas and we have visions, and sometimes the majority will overrule the initial vision and it gets changed. That's one of my biggest challenges. When the idea I had, it gets changed to fit another idea that people enjoy more.
It's hard collaborate. Go ahead.
I have to agree with Johnny with that. I feel like a lot of the ideas we have normally just metamorphosize. That's a really good word, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, metamorphosize, and they transform into things that other people see as the idea originally, but we had another vision. But since we're not the one actually directing the idea ourselves, it's mostly like our like community of us doing it together. We don't really get to keep what we thought about the idea at first, and we just go with it. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not what we wanted. But at the end of the day, at least we did it together.
It's true. Our ideas become kind of like personal to us, right? And they become special to us. And then when you have an idea that you're really excited about, and then it completely ends up not as you wanted, that's really tough. That's part of collaborating when you don't have one creative director in charge of everything. I consider myself more of a facilitator. I try to give you guys the space to do what you do. Obviously, I do direct you, but I mean, it's your ideas, and I sometimes they change, and for sure, that's really tough. Okay, cool. Anyone else have anything, a favorite moment or a challenge? Yes, say.
I did, for starters, when I started doing the highlights, I was so nervous about how I was gonna sign my first contract. So I kind of laughed off because I'm like, what am I gonna say when I came? And then as I got used to it, the whole thing, then I started acting out more and, you know, like getting used to the program. Like, the more you're used to it, the better, you know?
100%. I definitely saw your progress. You joined us a little bit late in the season, and I saw from the first day to the second, third, I think you maybe done 4 or 5, and your acting has gotten so much better. Your comedic timing has gotten so much better, and I'm sure if you continue to do it, it's just going to get better and better.
I figured
Go
out
ahead.
my favorite moment.
Okay, hold on. After, okay, go ahead.
My favorite moment it was actually today, donuts.
Oh, we did behind the scenes
Surprise.
action. We had, if you
Surprise.
join the highlights, you get donuts.
Or
So- Or pizza.
Pizza.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes.
One of my favorite moments is when you like ad-lib something, and it's just really funny. Like last week, was it the weather sketch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ad-libbed the line. I was on a call, and I ad-libbed the line "Copenhagen is off limits," and Jay was like, "That was good. You should keep that." Like that was something I thought I had the top of the moment, but it was good enough that I could keep it.
Right. Yeah, because I'll say this. So a little behind the scenes stuff. We do. It's what we do. It is a little bit what they call soft scripted, even though we don't have a script.
Well, it's not supposed to be a script. It's improv.
So we do have points to hit. We have jokes and certain things that we're supposed to do, but there's lots of room for the improv. And so I find those are my favorite shows. Shows like The Office, Parks and Rec. They have like a script, but then they do like a whole bunch of takes where people just improvise things and they just keep what's best. And I think that energy you get from like something coming fresh from you, it's just hard to replicate that from a script. So that's a really good point. Do you want to say anything, Ben?
My favorite moment.
Mhm.
It's probably got to be, again, going back to the cool school thing, where John is pretending to be a teacher because at some point, oh, he's already laughing.
Bottle flip.
There's a lot of improvising.
Probably.
At the very end, you did the West Side Story thing. That was improv too. Yeah. So that's
I'd say my favorite moment all year was during that skit because when I said the line, "Oh brother, this guy stinks," I specifically remember Clover making faces like I don't know in front of me, and we had to redo that about 3 times.
I know, I'm just hilarious.
Thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to be able to do this, and I really appreciate all you guys spending your time after school to do this. I know you have a lot going on, and it means a lot that you come out, and I hope to see you all back next year, and a lot of new people as well. So thanks once more.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Congratulations.
You know what that sound means. It's time to give out some birthday love. Let's see who's celebrating a birthday this week. Zachary De Medeiros, Yassine Hicks, Sophia Sodano, Kira Martin Gomez, Saber Renault, Khaled Sultan Al Sayari, Lily Kavanaugh, Wyatt Burke, Casey McDonald Breyer, Ewan Massey, Mariah Olson, James Thompson, Michael Conoval, Lauren Zeke, and Sophia Gonzalez Sedano. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I hope everybody has an incredible summer. We'll be back in the fall with another episode, another string of episodes. Until then, we'll keep the night lights on. Be well and have a wonderful summer nights. Take care.